Alright guys, we're back for another episode. Episode 2 of the Motovlog on the BrainOnABike channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day. Finally out riding. It has been raining the entire day. It started raining at like 11 o'clock last night and did not stop until like 5 p.m. today. It was a downpour. I did not ride all day. Main thing is, the last time hey look, another biker. Yeah, the last time I rode in the rain was a few weeks ago, and I found out the hard way that the SV650 has an issue where sometimes the bike's a V-twin, so it's got two pistons, two sets of spark plugs. The front spark plug on this bike, sometimes when it's raining really heavy, can get water in the spark plug well, and if the drain for the spark plug well is clogged, too much water builds up in there and one piston dies on you. And that's what happened to me. I found that out the hard way. Got out of work, went to ride back home after it had been raining all day, and I could not get the bike to work properly, and the bike was down for a couple days while I had to figure out what was going on. So I've been nervous about riding in the rain since that happened. So I'm looking online, looks like it's a pretty common problem for the SV650, and a lot of people have experienced the problem, and they've been able to fix it. I just don't know if I fixed the problem well enough on my bike to be comfortable riding in the rain. So didn't ride it all today until now. It's now like 8:30 p.m. or something like that. And so what I want to talk to you guys about today is I'm just going to basically share some of what that process of making that video was like. I had a lot of fun making the video, but it was also a lot of work. I think people don't realize how much work filmmaking is. You know, they're like, oh, it was just a 4-minute video. It took me hours to make that thing. It took me days of work. And I learned a few things along the way. One is, it's a lot easier to just go out and record the footage you need instead of like trying to go back through videos that you had. I mean, there were some videos that I knew like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to go back and get this one key moment. But when you have hours and hours and hours of footage of you riding, it is a lot easier to be like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go back to that windy road and just record that footage instead of like trying to filter through hours of footage to find when you were on that windy road. So yeah, that's one thing that I kind of learned working on that. Another thing, filming at night was interesting. You know, there was that shot of me. Well, there was two angles when I was riding at night in the video. One was what you're seeing now from on top helmet, and that I was just wearing my Claire visor. For the other shot, where you're looking from the bike, like up at me, I actually, I didn't want to use the Claire visor just because I didn't think it would look as good. So I actually, you see it in the video, I'm wearing the smoked visor, and wearing smoked visors at night isn't the best idea. It's not the safest thing in the world to do. But luckily that road was well lit, and I picked a time when the roads were going to be really quiet. I don't even think I saw any cars on the road when I went out, actually. Yeah, so that was fun. If anyone's wondering, the clip of me on the motorcycle holding the fire in my hand, that's not a digital effect. That was actual fire that I was holding. It's a little, it's potentially dangerous. You can burn yourself. I'm pretty comfortable working with fire. I've done some other little mini stunts with fire, showing off to people and stuff. So I kind of know what I'm doing. And that's a video, I learned how to do that from a video. It wasn't just, me like, oh, hey, let's light something on fire in my hand. There was somebody else who had figured out how to do it, and they learned the safe way to do it, and they put it on YouTube, and I learned from that. Yeah, I don't think people realize, like I said, how much work goes into making any kind of video, any kind of media. I think, like I said, it's just a short 4.5-minute video. How long could it take? Well, I mean, you can spend like a half hour taking a single clip of video and trimming off 1 second, half a second, a small fraction of a second at a time, just trying to, figure out, okay, what looks the best. Because really, even the tiniest delay in the video can affect whether or not it looks any good. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for, people who make videos full time. These YouTubers who are putting out weekly videos, daily videos. That's a ton of work. If you watch any videos that these YouTubers put out explaining the amount of work that they have to put in, a lot of them, they have like a full team of people. It's just so much work, so much filming, editing, writing, reshooting because something didn't work right. So it's not easy work at all. So make sure to have a lot of respect for people. I think sometimes people are like, oh, they're just making videos. It is a ton of freaking work, man. I've been trying to come up with ideas for what I want to talk about on videos because honestly, I use my motorcycle. Holy crap! I wish I had my smoke visor. That's bright. I use my motorcycle for daily commutes. I'm not usually riding around to really far places. I mean, sometimes I am. Some of the footage in that trailer was from me going to some places further away, but really, mostly I'm just riding around Mount Pleasant. And so I've been trying to think, like, okay, well, what can my video content be since I don't have, like, these really long trips to record on? And I think really what it's going to have to be, that was a false neutral shift, jeez. I think my video is going to have to be more me telling stories, and I'll include interesting stuff if anything happens while I'm riding. But right now, literally, I'm just riding around, having a good time, and, telling the story of, what it was like making the video and stuff. Maybe some other stuff I'll talk about for some other videos will be, what kind of gear I use. I mean, I'm a new rider, so I'm not, like, super, well-versed in what kind of gear is good gear. But I did a lot of research on what I wanted to use. I, watched a lot of reviews and stuff. I highly recommend watching videos by Fortnine. I'll put a link to their channel. They're Canadian dealers, not motorcycle dealership, but motorcycle gear dealership. And they've got a YouTuber, Ryan, who puts out a lot of really good reviews. And a lot of the stuff that I own now is due to him suggesting it. So, I highly recommend, watching their videos to learn what kind of stuff you should buy. But I'm thinking about, making a video where I'll just explain what kind of gear I bought, and, why I bought that. Because there's just a sea of options. I don't know, I've been kind of thinking that, it's kind of weird that I call the trailer a cinematic trailer. But I didn't want to call it just a channel trailer because it really doesn't show what I do on the channel. It doesn't show me motovlogging. It just shows me riding around to some really epic music. Oh, speaking of the music, I got to tell you guys this. The song in that video is called Wake Up. It's by another YouTuber. His YouTube channel is Gabe Miller Music. He's been making songs for I don't know how many years now, but he's, I like some of his stuff. It's not the type of music I usually listen to on a regular basis, but I really liked it for my YouTube video. He's been making videos for a while now. I'm not sure how many years, but I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to his channel. I think I definitely left a link to his channel in the trailer. He basically, he makes a lot of music and he'll let people use it as long as they give him credit. So, but really talented guy. He was really nice. I emailed him and I was like, just wanted to double check that I was allowed to use his song. And he's like, yeah, as long as it's something he owns the right to and he puts it out there for a free download, as long as you give him credit for it, he's okay with that. So, alright guys, I'm thinking, this is pretty much all I want to talk to you guys about today was the new video. Holy crap, that sun's bright. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I haven't decided yet like how often I'm going to upload. But I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.